Now, following a face-to-face meeting with the police chief of Boynton Beach, many in this community remain frustrated, especially after new findings in the death of a young teen. WPTV News Channel 5's Brianna Nespral shares what the conversation is looking like today.
After last night's meeting here at the police department to discuss policing efforts with the community, some residents left still skeptical and wondering what's next for the city.
Evidence would include videos, it could include police reports, it can include statements of witnesses.
It was literally like a waste of time.
A community conversation was set with the police department for Thursday night, but community activist Bryce Graham says he thinks no dialogue was actually held.
Well, how can you have a conversation and you don't want to address the issues that are already going on in the community?
The main issue for most at the meeting was the police chase that ended with the dirt bike crash that killed 13-year-old Stanley Davis III. Florida Highway Patrol's findings stated there was no physical contact with the police officer and the motorcycle. It says the investigation is complete and no charges shall be filed.
We are outraged.
The City of Boynton Beach is currently conducting its own internal investigation where charges can possibly be filed.
We want to make sure that everyone is doing their job and has the correct education, because we all come with our own biases, experiences.
As the investigation continues, outgoing Mayor Stephen Grant is trying to get a park renamed after the teen.
SJ was an honor roll student. He was active in the community, and he had a scholarship fund for his college. And that's where I would want that information to be brought forward to the community.
He says the park will act as a spot of remembrance, which has brought controversy throughout the city.
Yeah, I understand people's opinions that the park may not necessarily be best used to be named after Stanley Dale Davis III. He made a mistake, and we need to educate our future generations, our youth, and make sure they understand the safety, that there at no time should you ever try to run away from the police.
As the city decides on the park, activists are planning their next step to bridge the gap between the police and the community.
We are going to strategize, we're going to organize, and we're going to mobilize to make sure that we get justice.
The police department is planning another community conversation for May 5th. In Boynton Beach, I'm Brianna Nespral, WPTV News Channel 5.